asleep really well last night. I am unaware of how dangerous these enemies are that we are up against, but we will survive. Just be sure to watch your backs. Well then, what are we supposed to do until we see one? Kalani Star, we will just stay positive and have a great second night of camping together. I've got an idea. What's your idea, Macy? I say we tell ghost stories. Okay, sounds good to me. I don't like ghost stories. I don't want to get scared or... Oh, you'll be fine, Margie McCabe. All right, Emily, let's turn off the lantern and I'll tell a scary story. Okay, I'll turn it off. Ooh, now it's so dark in here. Once upon a time, there was a few girls who decided to have a sleepover in a tent in their backyard. And one of the girls decided to tell the others that there was something in her sleeping bag and that it was chewing on her toes. Of course, it scared the other girls. It made them want to check in their sleeping bags to make sure there was no creatures in them. The creature was described to be an orange little dinosaur with a fiery flaming tail, and it was really creepy and had claws on its hands and feet and sharp teeth in its mouth. Lo and behold, the very next day, one of the girls went missing. And it's believed that it was the orange little dinosaur that snuck in her sleeping bag and ate her all up. She was never seen again. Oh geez, that's kind of scary. I want to check my sleeping bag now before I go to sleep. Yeah, that's not a true story, is it, Macy? Well, they never saw that girl again, so yeah, I think it is true. Yeah, I doubt it's true. Don't believe what Macy just told you guys. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go to sleep now. I'm really tired, you guys. Yeah, that was a great story, Macy. Thank you. Be sure to check your sleeping bags, guys. All right, well, good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Oh man, Hazel, I really can't sleep now. I know Kalani Star, but you gotta try. Good night. I hope I'm not the only one that can't sleep. It's like impossible to sleep now after that scary story. Can you sleep yet? No, I can't sleep either. It's okay. Shh. Shh. No! No! I think there's a rock in my sleeping bag. No! No! There's gotta be a rock in my sleeping bag or something. I gotta lift it up and shake it out. Okay, here we go. Everybody wake up! What is it, Macy? What's going on? Oh my goodness, you guys. I felt like there was something in my sleeping bag. Well, I mean my blanket, and I thought it was a rock and I was dead asleep. And then I pushed my blanket off to shake it out, and the monster that I told you guys about in my scary story, it was in my blankets, and I screamed and then it disappeared. Yeah, good one, Macy. Like, we believe you. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you would go that far just to make a joke. Seriously, like, how far do you have to go, Macy? You already fit into our group, like, seriously. You already scared Hazel and Kalani Star enough, okay? And, like, it's good that they're not scared anymore. Right, Hazel and Kalani Star? Got that right. Right, Hazel? Hazel? Wait, does anyone know where Hazel is? She was just right here. She was sleeping right next to me. And now I don't see her. I don't know where she is. Do you guys know? Oh my gosh, Macy. That ghost story has come true. Hazel is gone. You guys, I don't know where she is. That is it. I am putting my big girl underwears on and I'm gonna go fight like Emily said, and I'm gonna go find Hazel because we are not a baby group without her. Who I'll let you go get her since you started all this. Yeah, Macy, you... Hazel! There she is, there's a dinosaur. There it is! There's a dinosaur! You better move, little dinosaur. You won't like what I've got coming for you. I don't care. I stole your friend. That's it, little mean dinosaur. I gave you a fair warning. Take that! Take that! Die! 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 Hey, he's gone! Oh my goodness, I'm so glad we found you. Thank you. Can you get me out of these ties? Sure thing. That was so horrible. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I told that scary story. I'm so sorry that you got kidnapped by a Pokemon. I thought Pokemon were a lot nicer than that, so I'm so sorry. It's okay, I forgive you. Now let's head back home. Hazel, you scared us half to death. What happened? Well, I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I was sleeping, and then it disappeared. Next thing I knew, there was a little Pokemon that tied me up, and he was orange, just like the ghost story that Macy told, and then I couldn't move, and I was so scared, and then next thing I knew, Emily was right there to save me. Yeah, it was really crazy. I was like walking around with the Pokemon Go app, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think... well, all of a sudden I was at the park because I walked so far. Then I was like, oh my gosh, I think that is Hazel. And then I collected some Pokeballs, and then I walked up to Hazel, and then there was the same orange little dinosaur with the fiery tail that Macy was talking about. And so I got my Pokeball, and I threw it at the dinosaur like a ton of times, and like I hit him every time, but it still wasn't like counting. And then finally I hit the dinosaur, and then he just vanished. And then I got Hazel out of the ties that she was in, and then the Pokemon then the dinosaur just disappeared. And then I was like, Hazel, I missed you. And Hazel was like... Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. I was so scared. So Macy, you're not allowed to tell scary stories like that again, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you better be. I'm so done with this Pokemon stuff. It is so scary. We are so glad to have you back, Hazel. Now we can continue with our super fun sleepover weekend.